Hey, it's Flippers Diving. Welcome back. We just got off of an epic spearfishing workshop and expedition yesterday out with nautical divers in Jacksonville. Captain Will put us on the fish and we had a tremendous workshop. So 6 guys joined us. We did our workshop Thursday evening. We had about 4 hours together going through everything from guns to fish ID to how to handle fish, diving protocols, and so forth. I had a really great evening dinner together, a little bit of practical application outside, just handling the guns, working with fish stringers and lines and all that sort of stuff. And then we took everybody offshore. So we had a really awesome day yesterday. Conditions are fantastic and we've had a really solid summer, visibility, sea conditions, and so forth. Captain Will took us out, put us on the fish. And for the workshop specifically, we're looking at teaching people who maybe never even touched a spear gun or have a little bit of spearfishing experience. But everybody comes out with their own guns and equipment. We get everybody in the water. And dive number 1, we are really focused on just functionality, right? How do we operate the spear gun? How do we dial that in? And also don't forget that we're scuba diving and think about trim and buoyancy and so forth. So we drop in on our first site. We had pretty decent visibility here. I'll call it maybe 40 feet or so. And we just line up in the sand and we do some range practice. And this is just to emphasize muscle memory, stringing the gun, loading the gun, seeing how it responds when you pull the trigger. And we do that starting out on our knees, and then eventually we start working towards how can we operate that gun in good trim and buoyancy, neutral off the bottom, so that when you're hunting, you're effective and you're not damaging the reef, you're not scaring off potential fish. And these guys just did a really tremendous job. So spent about half of that first dive just working with this equipment and these guns and getting comfortable before we paired off, and then we went and hunted this site. It's quickly become one of my favorite dive locations. Calling it the Junkyard, massive culvert site, and a really great place to hunt. Every time we drop in on this site, people are bringing up fish. And for the workshop, these guys are tremendous. Every single person that dove yesterday was putting fish on the boat. So we've got our guys wrapping up the range practice here, a little bit of underwater communication between the team, working to get ourselves up into nice, trim, neutral, buoyant positions. And everybody was able to accomplish that and then go put the skills to the test. So here's that epic site, culvert site. We call it the Junkyard, or daddy of all culvert sites. It's pretty darn massive. And you can see the fish are thick. You got thick bait fish like that, you've definitely got much, much bigger species that are in there feeding and hiding. And these sites are really tremendous because they give so much space for those fish to hide in so many nooks and crannies and stuff. So here we are pulling a mangrove snapper out of in between one of these culverts that we shot. Right, nice fish. We did good yesterday. So if you guys want to come out and join us for one of these spearfishing workshops, or even just one of our spearfishing charters, Captain Will puts us on the spots and we put the fish on the boat. As you can see, these guys had a great day, and man, look at that background. It was flat calm. So thanks, guys. Check us out, flippersdiving.com. That's where our spearfishing charter workshops are. If you got any questions, give us a call at the shop.